The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome into the Delaware Hockey Network. We're live from Fred Rust Arena as the Delaware Blue Hens AAU men's team takes on the Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions. But before we get to the competition, it's Senior Night 2024. We're going to head inside the glass for tonight's pregame festivities. Fans, good evening, and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Prior to this evening's AAU college hockey game between the visiting Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions and your Delaware Blue Hens, we would like to recognize 4 members of the class of 2024 who are playing in their final home game at Fred Rust Arena in Delaware Blue Hen sweaters. Without further ado, let's meet the members of the class of 2024. We begin with number 3, Stephen Boyles. Stephen, who hails from Hockessin, Delaware, is joined on the ice by his parents Kathy and John and brother Jack. 39 games played as a Blue Hen, he's amassed 13 goals and 8 assists. His favorite memory in his time as a Blue Hen, the 2 Florida trips and making some great memories with the boys. After graduating this spring with a degree in material science and engineering, Stephen plans to pursue a job in medical device engineering and getting a master's degree. Number 3, Stephen Boyles. Our next senior is number 8, Michael Sophia. Michael is joined by his parents Lisa and Gary. Michael from Randolph, New Jersey. Accounted for 8 goals and 17 assists with the Blue Hens AAU team. His favorite memory, winning the 2023 DVCHC Championship over Penn State Harrisburg in overtime. After graduating with a double major in finance and financial planning and wealth management, Michael will begin the next chapter of his life with Merrill Lynch in New York City starting in July. Number 8, Michael Sophia. From Aldie, Virginia, number 15, Ethan Abramovich. Ethan is joined on the ice by his parents, Diana and Paul, and his significant other, Sydney. In 7 games played with the AAU squad, Ethan has accounted for 3 goals and 2 assists. His most memorable moment as a Blue Hen was the trip to Florida with the team earlier this year. And this spring, he will graduate with a degree in sports health. Number 15, Ethan Abramovich. And last but not least, of our 4 members of the class of 2024, your captain, number 11, Sean Dewey. John is joined on the ice by his parents, Mike and Jackie, a native of Westchester, Pennsylvania. John has accounted for 13 goals and 15 assists in his time as a Blue Hen. His favorite moment as a Blue Hen, winning the DVCHC championship last year. Come spring, he will graduate with a degree in hospitality business management. Your captain, number 11, Sean Dewey. Fans, let's share one last round of applause for the 2024 Blue Hen seniors. Stephen, Michael, Ethan, John, we invite you and your families to return to the blue line for a group photo. We're going to take a timeout here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Game time slated for, it'll be around about 5:35 after warm-ups, the ice flood, and the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Right now, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back a little bit closer to game time with a closer look at tonight's matchup between the Delaware Blue Hens and the Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions. That and more coming up next on the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena for the second half of our Delaware Hockey Network doubleheader today on the 412, brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. The Penn State-Harrisburg Nittany Lions 15-6-0 on the year, taking on the Delaware Blue Hens 6-16-3 after their victory over Rowan yesterday right here at Fred Rust Arena. For the Delaware Blue Hens, they'll be looking for redemption against Penn State-Harrisburg here this evening after their most recent trip to the capital city did not bode well for the Blue Hens, but momentum certainly in their favor after yesterday's win. Hi everybody, James Witherite joining you from the top of the stands at Fred Rust Arena from the 412 Communications press box. The Delaware Blue Hens, after beating Rowan yesterday, looking to maintain their momentum. Griffin O'Shaughnessy, the star of the show last night with a hat trick. Captain John Dewey sealing the game with an empty net goal in the closing seconds. Tyler Shedlock, the other goal scorer for the Blue Hens, out of action tonight. He is a healthy scratch. We will see Gavin Schornstein in net this evening. 1-5 on the year with a 5.5 goals against average and a save percentage of .853 after Andrew Gaddy improved to 4-1-2 with the win last night. He'll be in the backup role with a .268 goals against average and a save percentage of .901. A power-packed front line for Penn State-Harrisburg will get things started tonight with Jake Stasek, Andrew Sobalski, and Anthony Paye combining for 117 points so far this season in 29 games total. We'll see Nolan Harner getting the call between the pipes with a 6-4-0 goals against, or 6-4-0 record at .338 goals against average and a save percentage of .890 on the defensive. It'll be Daniel Noss and Evan Barella, both in double digits in terms of assists so far this season, holding down the blue line to get things going for the Nittany Lions. Our pregame report brought to you by Limestone Pension Associates. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. And the Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you all season long by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, with a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution tailored to the circumstances that you face as an individual who has suffered an injury or been in a car accident, whatever the case might be. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. Head to injuryde.com to schedule your free consultation or call 302-466-5664. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, it'll be time for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Penn State-Harrisburg and Delaware about to square off in an AAU college hockey regular season matchup. Season finale for the Blue Hens on home ice coming up next on the Delaware Hockey Network.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Lights are down at Fred Rust Arena as the University of Delaware Blue Hens AAU college hockey men's team takes to home ice one final time for the 2023-24 season. Let's head inside the glass for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Hockey fans, once again, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Tonight, AAU College Hockey and the Delaware Valley College Hockey Conference present a men's regular season matchup between the visiting Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions, starting in goal, number 35, Nolan Harner. On defense, number 27, Daniel Noss. And number 19, Evan Barella. Starting at left wing, number 91, Jake Stasek. At right wing, number 13, Anthony Paye. And at center, number 43, Andrew Sobalski. And now, one last time this season, Blue Hen Nation, let's meet the starting six for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, number 30, Gavin Shornstein. On defense, number 6, Connor Brooks. And And number 8, Michael Sophia. Starting at left wing, number 15, Ethan Abramovich. At center, number 3, Stephen Boyles. And starting at right wing, your captain, number 11, Sean Dewey. Your Delaware Blue Hens are coached by Dylan Garrett. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by AAU College Hockey, are referees Steve Capriotti and Tony the Management Armetta, and linesmen Steve Cannon and Bob Payne. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? We're ready to rock and roll at Fred Rust Arena one last time for the AAU boys this season. Delaware in their home whites traveling left to right in opening period play. Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions moving right to left as we get things going. Andrew Savalski, 24 goals, 16 assists on the year. He'll take the opening draw. Across, senior from Prince Edward Island, Stephen Boyles, ready to go for Saturday night hockey from Fred Rust Arena. Sophia fires a cross-ice pass to Abramovich. Pyle drives into the Penn State Harrisburg zone. He was slowed up by Noss. Noss emerges with the puck. He shovels this high along the far boards. Raced down by Sophia. Icing waved off by linesman Bob Payne. As mentioned during pregame, he and Steve Cannon manning the lines today with the management, Tony Pepe Armetta and Steve Capriotti, the tandem in the bands. John Dewey advances this puck to Brooks, stops abruptly 15 feet inside the Penn State Harrisburg zone. He gets a shot away. Holding for the pause is Nolan Harner, just 48 seconds into the contest. Face-off will come to Harner's left. Fresh legs on for the Blue Hens. Gibbons, Solomon, and Meisinger. On up front, with at the blue line, Trent Laughlin and Gavin Johns. Laughlin off his backhand, bats the puck up ice. Hacked at by Yothers the entire way from blue line to blue line. But Laughlin, native of southern Delaware, succeeds in getting the puck back into Harrisburg territory. And an icing will send it back a second time. Crashing the net off the draw was Gibbons for the shot, covered again by Harner. Another face-off win from Michael Gibbons. Lions are quick to regain control and push out of their zone. Marsteller leaves this back to Hackman. Shoveled up the right wing boards by Hansen, but given away to Laughlin. He fires this puck off the near wall. Meisinger looking for space. Leaves it back to Gibbons. Laughlin will try again, this time up the opposite wall. Abramovich met at his own blue line by the forechecking Sean Stevenson. Abramovich takes a shoulder from Hackman behind the cage. After chasing down a loose puck, Capriotti says play on, gentlemen. This came back to center, thrown in by DePrisco. The physicality behind the play continues. Hackman tackled Abramovich in the far corner with the puck 25 feet away. I have a feeling this is going to be a trend this evening, friends. At the 14-minute media timeout, we'll advise you to head to the kitchen, throw in the Act 2 popcorn, and get cozy. It might be a while. Wade Davis working behind his own net. Can't clear the zone off the Karam shot. Puck is swatted in by Dullen, but was well wide. Scrap for the puck in the near corner between Crowell and for Penn State, Schmelzer went the way of the Blue Hens. Crowell up the right wing boards to DePrisco. O'Shaughnessy in a delayed offside, forced to tag back up. That gave Connor Elmore time to gather the puck in, work up the near side and get a shot on net, which is dislodged by Schornstein. Trying to cross from post to post, and that gives us a pause in play with 16:48 to go. In the first period of a 0-0 game, both teams with a shot on goal to this point. Faceoff comes to Schornstein's left. Nick Viola in for the Blue Hens. The shot from the Penn State centerman was wide. Crowell rolls this behind his own net to Wade Davis in front of the Delaware bench. Volleyed back from center by Malin. This bounces right behind Schornstein, and now is played by Crowell up the near side. Dewey shovels the puck forward, but beyond the reach of Nick Viola, it was turned by Paille back into neutral territory. Here comes Anthony Paille. His shot from the high slot ricochets off the Wade Davis stick and goes into the netting out of action. Every now and then, we let the arena breathe, and no exception there. Boyles across from Stasek succeeds in getting the puck up ice for Delaware. Penn State Harrisburg having won darn near close to 2/3 of their games this season. Granted, the Delaware Blue Hens in the Empire Conference, playing at the Division I tier. They've had an incredibly tough schedule this year. But as the records show, they've got some growing to do. Stasik's shot was stick checked by Polito and flipped back into the Harrisburg zone. Paul Smith tries to walk through the slot. He's steered to the near corner by Sophia and stripped of the puck. This is played back by Molesky to Dolan. Across the neutral zone, now on the stick of Gibbons. Left back to Laughlin. Shoveled off the far boards, but not out. Holding the right point, Paul Smith, alternate captain for the Harrisburg Nittany Lions. Smith steps up to try to engage Zach Solomon from a defensive position. Not enough to force a turnover in the Delaware zone. Meisinger working the opposite wall, to which he's accustomed, gives way to Yothers. Icing is waved off. Back to retrieve the puck for Delaware was Sophia. Advanced by Gibbons to Solomon. Meisinger swarms, protects the puck for the Blue Hens. Solomon couldn't connect with Gibbons at the near dot. That pass was poke-checked offline. Swatted again by Timko. Out of the control of Solomon. Zach Solomon recovers. Stepping up from the right point, Sophia tips the puck in deep, but it's taken away by Nolan Mailer, who skates up the near boards to center, and he plays a hard carom shot in behind the Delaware goal. We've well passed the 6-minute mark in this contest. Puck goes over the glass and out of play. Behind Gavin Schornstein with 13:32 to go in the first period. Whether you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule your free consultation, visit injuryde.com or call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664. While the last time these two teams met, Delaware won 6-5 over Penn State Harrisburg. That was on January 21st. It was far from pretty. Two majors, 3 misconducts, and just a general air of displeasure all the way around. Is it foreshadowing for a heated rebound? We've got our first penalty of the game from Steve Capriotti. Seven minutes, 18 seconds in. Michael DePrisco is going to make the walk of shame. So it's Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill time. For the first time tonight, schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Set to go. Penalty time is on the board. And the first Penn State-Harrisburg power play has begun. Shot from Marsteller made it through, but it glanced off the red leg pads of Schornstein into the near corner. Delaware penalty, assessed to number 12, Michael DePrisco. 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 18 seconds in the first period. DePrisco, 2 for holding at 7:18. The shot from Hackman was wide, but paddled wider yet by Schornstein. Marsteller walks the line, he gets one through, puck is loose in front, corralled by Dewey, and play is whistled to a halt. Looks to be a gear concern for Gavin Schornstein. He regathers his wares after recording save number 5. Penn State-Harrisburg changes up. Linesman Steve Cannon at the aid of Schornstein, making sure he's ready to go. Fitting, given that Steve's brother Sean was a goalie in his playing days. Accelerating up the left wing boards is Cybulski. Takes a check from Kosh. Leaves a shot for Noss from high in the zone. It skips into the glove of Schornstein, who holds on for the pause. Cybulski and across from Viola for the restart to the right of the Delaware netminder. Gavin Schornstein, who stopped all 6 shots he's seen to this point. Trying to launch one from distance was Barella, but that was blocked. Noss recovers. Barella, the right wing boards. This is tipped by Paye. Back deep into the Delaware end. Wristing it hard back up Aisa's Gavin Johns. 30 seconds remaining on the DePrisco holding minor. Puck is tied up in front of the Penn State-Harrisburg bench. Trying to find some space is Viola, but he was swarmed by navy blue sweaters. Noss holds behind his own goal. Stretch pass through traffic to Hansen. Shot, save made by Schornstein. And we'll see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay right here. Stretch pass up the middle. Hansen had room, looking for his 23rd goal of the season. But Schornstein slammed the door. Ten and a half minutes to go. In the first period, rather. The shot sent wide, but frozen by Schornstein for the pause. Another chance from Hansen off target. Stasek works the puck closer to the cage. Smith turns it below the net, around to the far side where Boyles breaks out to Polito. Zone held, Smith clears. Picked up by Hansen in a 2-on-2. Hansen, Stasek from up close, tried to snipe one past Schornstein to no avail. This one glances off Schornstein's shoulder pad and out with 10:07 to go. In the opening period of play, no score. Off the restart, shot from Stevenson ricochets off the backboards. Laughlin caroms the puck to Polito, who clears, advanced by Boyles, lost his footing. Hens crashed the net. But holding them all at bay was Nolan Harner for a pause with 9:45 go in the first period, and we'll see what comes of this. Pepe Armetta sending Schmelzer off for a hook. And our first Carl Dubé power play. Of the evening is about to be upon us. Go on the advantage when looking for the perfect something special for your someone special with the help of Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware, 4 diamonds, it's Dubé. And that Carl Dubé power play has just begun. Penn State Harrisburg penalty, assessed to number 18, Luke Schmelzer. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 14 seconds in the first period. Schmelzer, 2 for hooking at 10:14. Sophia mans the right point. Shot through traffic, stick checked offline by Paye. Trying to rifle the puck clear was Hackman, but it goes over the glass and out. Prisco overpowered in the near circle face-off by Marsteller. Sophia corrals the puck as it was sent clear. Taken away by Sobalski, thrown in from distance and paddled by Schornstein into the back netting. Out of action again. In honor of the recent snowfall blanketing Delaware. You never know what that Fred Rust Arena organist is going to come up with. Here he hits us with Sleigh Ride. Has to be weather related, that's all we can think of. Meisinger's shot, blocked away by Harner. And Harner holds on to the follow-up chance as well for a pause with 8 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the first period. A couple rapid-fire saves from Nolan Harner, keeping this game scoreless. 43 seconds to go on the Schmelzer penalty. Dewey in for the draw across from Stasek. If memory serves us right, the last time these two teams were here, it wasn't a particularly civilized affair either. On either side of the glass, for that matter. Meisinger's cannon from the left point was denied by Harner, and the Lions clear. Solomon pulls behind his own goal. Crowell. Meisinger, Polito. The other is Brooks. On for the closing seconds of this power play. Meisinger tried to center to Polito, but the net front tip was wide. Follow up from Solomon right down the pipe from center. Missed the far post by 2 feet. Barella gets this back his direction from Hansen. Holding the left point successfully for Delaware was Stephen Boyles. Boyles played the puck with a high stick, said Tony Pepe Armetta. So the Hens slam on the brakes, and Hansen caroms the puck up the right wing boards, but beyond the reach of Schmelzer. This is recovered by Kosh. Taken away from him by Schmelzer. We're 13 minutes into a scoreless hockey game from Fred Rust Arena. Final regular season test for the Blue Hens. home, it's been a rebuilding year. A lot of fresh faces on this squad and tougher competition in the form of the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference. Fairfields and Fordhams and Ramapos from up that way. Fairfield was second in the AAU College Hockey National Championships last year to Binghamton. And then the year before that, Ramapo played in the third place game. This shot from Navazio was wide. You could hear that ricochet off the backboards as clear as we could here in the studio. Sophia turns it back the other direction. We've entered the final 6 minutes of a scoreless first period from Fred Rust. Patrick Marsteller launches the puck off the near glass, just out of the zone. Turned back in by Sophia. Hackman working the other way. Gets the puck back. This is centered to Sobalski. Stasek shot, wide off the back glass. Abramovich fans on the puck to try to clear it. Johns can't push free. Paye stood him up just inside the line. Here's O'Shaughnessy, the man of the hour yesterday with a hat trick. Here he takes aim at Harner, trying for the rebound. Abramovich lost his line. Shot from deeper in the slot came from Sophia, but it was steered wide 20 feet before the cage. So one shot on goal in that whole mess of activity. And now DePrisco leaves this to Sophia. A diagonal pass to the right point. Sophia caroms. Abramovich couldn't set up O'Shaughnessy. That pass back to the bottom of the circle was blocked by Sobalski. And a hand pass is signaled by Steve Capriotti against Delaware with 4:49 to go in the opening period of a 0-0 game. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. This is going to come just above the Delaware blue line, in fact. Just under 5 minutes to go in opening period play. Still looking for that elusive first goal of the night. It was a barn burner 4 weeks ago when these teams met in the capital city. In every sense of the term. Not the case so far tonight. Long shot from the point. And Wade Davis caught and held by Harner. Four and change to go in the first period. And the puck controlled by Smith off the draw to the right of his netminder. Paul Smith breakout foiled at center by Shea Walsh for Delaware. Noss recovers. Hansen throws the puck beyond the reach of Brooks, but only by a few feet. The Hens clear. It was Solomon who did. Timko throws this back in behind the Delaware cage. It is steadied by Brooks. He's got space up the left dots. Brooks chips the puck beyond the reach of Schmelzer, who tried to stand him up at the blue line. Brooks skates a tight circle in the far corner, pressured by Dullen. This is recovered by Schmelzer. Launched up ice, gloved down at center by Walsh, but his re-entry will be called back offside. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26, in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. 3 minutes to go and a few ticks here in the first period. We are yet scoreless from Fred Rust Arena. Dolan clears. Kosh tries to protect his own line, but Stevenson stayed with the play for Harrisburg and forced Laughlin to have to clear. Schmelzer in a 1-on-3. Sophia lines up a shoulder on him, but couldn't protect the puck. Navazio swarmed him, nearly took it away to protect Harrisburg's momentum. The clearing attempt up the near side backfired on Delaware as Marsteller held the left point. This is Kosh making it through traffic while the other Blue Hens change. 2:20 to go in the first period. Kyle Kosh was stood up just inside the Harrisburg blue line, surrounded by a quartet of Nittany Lions. Davis lost control of the puck. It was swatted out of his reach by Westbrook. Davis tries up the near side. Gets slowed up by the reaching stick of Westbrook. Polito advances this to Boyles. Here's a 2-on-2. The Boyles shot was wide off the back glass. Pursuing in the far corner was Janusa, taking a heavy check in the glass. Ultimately separated from the puck, but Johns holds the zone. Shot from distance was wide. Janusa leaves the rebound to Wade Davis. Long shot was blocked off the stick of Sobalski in close. Davis's re-entry is whistled dead with 87 seconds to go in the first period of a scoreless hockey game. So with the offside infraction, the face-off comes just above the Penn State-Harrisburg blue line. DePrisco and Sobalski in for the draw. Won by the Blue Hens, at least initially. Stasek corrals the loose puck at center. He launches it off the far corner boards wide of Schornstein. Abramovich recovers, stretch pass to O'Shaughnessy. 70 seconds to go in the opening period. DePrisco stripped of the puck. It is corralled by Sobalski and walked up the near boards. We've entered the final minute of the opening period. Sobalski, far corner, throws one through the top of the crease. O'Shaughnessy finds Abramovich the other way. Hard shot was just wide of the far post. Abramovich and Noss collided behind the play. Noss back up on his feet, and we've got a whistle. It's going to be one of those nights, friends. Nothing going here, but a neutral zone face-off for the resumption of play with 41 seconds to go in the first period. Oh my goodness. You can't make that mistake if you're Delaware. Gibbons was about 1.5 miles offside and completely unaware of what his line mates were doing. Inexcusable at this level of hockey. Molesky to Hansen. Off the near boards to Smith, 2-on-2 entry was good, but recovering the puck is Gibbons, trying to redeem himself with 16 seconds to go in the opening frame. Brooks in front of the scorer's table, chips the puck beyond 2 Lion defenders, but gets stood up by Dullen at the Harrisburg blue line. This is returned the other direction by Molesky. Fired up ice by Yothers, and that will do it, friends, for the first period. Through 20 minutes, there is no score between Penn State-Harrisburg and Delaware. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after the first intermission.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Back inside Fred Rust Arena, we're ready to go for period number 2. No score through the first 20 from Fred Rust Arena. Noss could not clear his own zone. Shaughnessy turned the puck back. This is advanced by Stevenson up the left wing boards, in behind the Delaware cage. DePrisco. O'Shaughnessy behind the net, tries to protect, but stealing the puck from him is Noss. Turned back by Johns below the cage. Recovered by Noss, but not cleared. This is pushed ahead by Hansen. Hackman holds the point. He gets a shot away. That one sticked by Schornstein. Out of a hot kitchen, corralled by Sophia, but not cleared. This is worked up ice by Viola, reaching for the puck. Dewey couldn't reel it in over the Penn State Harrisburg blue line. 100 seconds into the second period. Schornstein glove save gives us a pause in action with 18:13 to go in the second period from Fred Rust Arena. And still no score. Sobalski and Viola. Square off at the near dot. Davis crashed the circle to emerge with the puck. Floated ahead by Kosh, brought down by Hackman just beyond center. Hackman works this up ice to Sobalski, who backhands it over the Delaware line. It's turned back by Crowell the other direction. The two-a-side scrum develops right at the line. Emerging is Viola. He's got space now up the left side. And he plays the carom shot in deep behind the Penn State Harrisburg goal. Marsteller back the other direction. Pickpocketed by Viola. That shot made it through, saved by Harner. He had 7 saves on as many shots in the first period. Here he registers his first of the second. Kosh tied up in the near corner of his own zone. Stasek digging for the puck for Harrisburg, and he extracts it. But his point man Oliver Hackman couldn't hold the zone, so Hackman is forced deep into Penn State Harrisburg territory, and the forechecking pressure of John Dewey drives him back farther. Nonetheless, the Lions re-enter Delaware's end. Stasek with the shot. After Sobalski's was blocked, it was wide. Crowell corrals a loose puck. He's tied up well after the puck sneaks away from him. And this is worked clear by Gibbons across ice from Meisinger, taken away by Navazio at center. Schornstein steadies. Davis, play action. Wade Davis advances the puck up the left wing boards to Solomon, but he's stonewalled at the Harrisburg blue line by Elmore and Dullen. We're coming to the 4-minute mark of the second period. Harrisburg and Delaware yet scoreless. Cross slot pass. Best chance of the game came from Timko, but his shot was wide. 2-on-1 counterattack for the Hens. Abramovich, give and go with Solomon, but Harner says no. Here's Gibbons. His shot made it through traffic. No, it didn't. It was wide. The follow-up from deeper in the zone, Walsh missed the near post. Puck corralled by Solomon, left to Gibbons at the top of the zone. Gibbons hassled by Doyle. Sets up a one-timer, which was right on target from Solomon, but held on to for the pause by Harner. 2-on-1 on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Best chance of the game so far for the Blue Hens. They give and go and give and one too many gives, and Nolan Harner was able to anticipate and make the save to keep this game scoreless all round. This puck goes into the back netting, out of action. Faceoff moved above the Penn State-Harrisburg blue line as a result of the puck going out of play off a Delaware stick and not as the result of a shot on goal. And now we've got a dislodged net, bringing play to a halt in the Delaware end. If you recall, that net gave us trouble yesterday too. Faceoff's going to come to the left of Gavin Schornstein, who's a perfect 10 in the save department so far tonight. Boyles and Schmelzer take the near circle draw. Laughlin turns the puck behind him to Janusa. Janusa launches this ahead beyond the reach of Polito. Icing was waved off. Barella could not clear. Sophia holds the point near side for the Hens. This is taken away by Smith. Carried back into the neutral zone. Smith gets past a diving Sophia. The Penn State fans want a tripping call. They won't get the satisfaction, as neither Mr. Capriotti nor Mr. Armetta deemed there to be a foul on the play. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. This is an icing against the Hens. 14:16 to go in the second period. To all of you joining us on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412, be it in the 302 or the 717, we are beyond delighted to have you with us. Be sure to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, X, and Instagram at 412comms and DE Hockey Network. And we certainly encourage you to chime in on the chat box as well if you're viewing us on YouTube. Just do us a favor and keep it civil. 3-on-2 Penn State counterattack. On the doorstep was Smith off the setup from Hansen, but he ran out of real estate to get a quality shot away. DePrisco recovers for the Hens. Forechecking Heat. Forces Johns to send the puck behind the net. Davis, near corner. Bothered by Yothers. Throws this up ice. DePrisco surrounded by Lyons to O'Shaughnessy gaining the zone. O'Shaughnessy had 3 yesterday, silent so far tonight. There, a shot from Abramovich, skipped wide of the near post. This is left high, thrown right down the pipe from Walsh, covered for the pause by Nolan Harner, with 13:12 to go in the second period of a 0-0 hockey game. Face-off is spotted by Steve Cannon to Harner's left. Both netminders 11 for 11 in the save department so far tonight. What was that, Kyle? I understand every team has their pest or their agitator, but usually it's one or two, not a dozen. Just saying. .13 to go in the second period. We're scoreless. Kosh swarming net front. Dewey couldn't get the puck to him. Now Kosh engaged with Dullen net front as play migrates all the way into the Delaware zone. Stosic through traffic. Beat a couple Delaware defenders. Walsh and Sobalski tied up behind the play. Sobalski still slow to get up, and Walsh just cross-checks him out of nowhere. Why? Absolutely senseless from Walsh. Sobalski still slow to get up. And now Zachary Dullen adding fuel to the fire. There's the penalty that started it all. An absolutely dumb play from Shea Walsh to begin with, and then it just boiled over from there. There's going to be a lot to go here at 7:35 in the second period. We knew there'd be fireworks, but didn't know how it would take form. Now captains Daniel Noss and Connor Brooks getting the explanation from management. Is it just going to be minors both ways? That's all that's on the board. I find it hard to believe that all we're going to see of this is a minor for interference for Walsh. And then Dullen getting 12 minutes. Tripping and then a misconduct tacked on the end. Penn State Harrisburg penalty assessed to number 32, Zachary Dullen. 2 minutes for tripping plus a 10-minute misconduct. Delaware penalty assessed to number 36, Shea Walsh. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalties, 7 minutes, 35 seconds in the second period. Dullen, 2 for tripping plus a 10-minute misconduct. Walsh, 2 for interference, all at 7:35. Play continues 4-on-4. And the first goal of the game comes from Penn State Harrisburg. Watching it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Stosic enters up the dots, opens fire, and drills an even strength goal. 8:32 into the second period to give the Nittany Lions the early lead. For For Jake Stosik, that's his 27th of the year. And the Hens are forced to play catch-up. After giving one up to one of the most potent shots on this Harrisburg team, they're 4-on-4 for another 45 seconds. Penn State Harrisburg goal, his 27th of the season. Scored by number 91, Jake Stosik. Time of the unassisted even strength goal. 8 minutes, 32 seconds in the second period. Stosik unassisted. At 8:32, it was an even strength goal. More drama at 10:38 to go in the second. Or just a garden variety offside. Face-off coming above the Penn State Harrisburg bench area. Winning the draw was Yothers for the Lions. Mailer caroms the puck behind the Delaware goal, steadied by Schornstein. Davis gets it away from the reach of Yothers. Solomon accelerates up the left wing boards, lost the puck due to pressure from Yothers in the neutral zone. Solomon's shot is stick-checked into the netting and out of play. "10 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the second. Attacking zone face-off coming up for Delaware, with DePrisco in to take it across from Elmore. Rather across from Paul Smith. Sophia saucers the puck hard to DePrisco. The give back was intercepted by Paul Smith. We're halfway through the contest. Smith to Yothers behind the cage, bothered by Davis. Puck is loose in front. Yothers leaves this to Mailer. Shot from distance was wide. Yothers stripped of the puck by Schmelzer. Here's a 2-on-2 for Delaware. Schmelzer tries to dipsy-doodle past Mailer to no avail. Some fresh legs on, headman pass to Walsh, crashing the net, unable to get a shot away was DePrisco. This comes back to Gibbons. To DePrisco. Brooks couldn't gain control of it at the top of the near circle. He takes a body in the near corner, separated from the puck. Protecting was Solomon. Gibbons to Solomon. Steered behind his back to the near corner and DePrisco. We're inside the final 9 minutes of the second period. Penn State Harrisburg leads Delaware 1-0. Gibbons to DePrisco. The fans want an interference call, but to no avail. You're not going to get the ticky-tacky ones if all Walsh got was a minor for interference earlier in the game. The fans kept yelling interference, and interference they got, but not the way they wanted. Brooks goes off with 8:26 to go in the second period. And the Blue Hens are off to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty was assessed to number 6 Connor Brooks. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 34 seconds in the second period. Brooks 2 for interference at 11:34. Stosik up the middle. Could not connect with Hackman at the point. Hackman stands up Dewey in a battle for the puck at center. Kosh tries to sneak through up the right wing boards. He had his feet taken out from under him, and we're going to go 4-on-4. Unless anything else happens after the whistle, that is. Hackman goes for tripping. And we're back even up for 82 seconds. O'Shaughnessy in to win the faceoff. He gloves the puck down. As it comes back from Sophia. Penn State Harrisburg penalty assessed to number 8, Oliver Hackman. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 12 seconds in the second period. Hackman 2 for tripping at 12-12. We're starting to broach the threshold of not hockey, is yet another one's gonna go. Oy vey. Who now? Laughlin is off for cross-checking. So we will be 4-on-3 for the next 40 seconds. Paul Smith in for the face-off win for Penn State Harrisburg. Marsteller at the line. To Smith, to Stasek. Shot popped high and wide. Delaware penalty assessed to number 28, Trent Laughlin. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 51 seconds in the second period. Laughlin 2 for cross-checking at 12:51. Stasek opens fire. Dewey with the block in the high slot. 10 seconds left of the 4-on-3. Will be 4-on-4 then for the next 38 seconds, give or take. So even strength again for about half a minute. And then a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill will resume for Delaware following the conclusion of the Hackman penalty. Marsteller works the near corner. To Stasek up high, swarming him is Dewey. He dishes the puck away to Barella. Shot made it through, saved by Schornstein. We've entered the final 6 minutes of the second period of this 1-0 hockey game. Advantage, Penn State Harrisburg over Delaware, thanks to the goal from Jake Stasek. 8:32 into the second period. So now we're back in a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the Blue Hens for the next 20 seconds. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Yothers shot right down the pipe into the Schornstein pads for save number 13. This is cleared, recovered by Molesky. And the Hens survive the barrage of penalties. They also survived the Hansen shot from point-blank range, which Schornstein turned away. Polito throws a shoulder at Mailer at the near point. Brooks to O'Shaughnessy, to Jack Polito in a one-on-one. Polito gains the puck. He's shouldered off of his path. Shot comes in, trailing the play. And holding on for the pause is Nolan Harner with 4:43 to go in the second. It's a 1-0 hockey game. Advantage Lions over the Blue Hens. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a darn thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. From broadcast to social, from print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. And from our Pittsburgh roots, we're on both the East Coast and the West Coast. Got the East and West Coast covered. And we'd love to chat about how we can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. Visit us today, 412communications.com. 4:20 to go in the second period of a 1-0 game. Penn State-Harrisburg leading Delaware. In the regular season finale for the Blue Hens, Senior Night 2024, here at Fred Rust Arena, and this will come back and icing. Off the icing, the faceoff came back into the Delaware zone. False start initially. Second time round, Navazio drove the puck back behind the Delaware goal. And it is Barella who works it up the left wing boards. Steve Cannon's going to have to partake of the bag of misery for that one. And with the restart just above the Delaware line, the Hens, after losing yet another faceoff, find themselves with 200 feet of territory to cover and a 1-0 deficit to try to erase. Gibbons, high in the zone, throws the puck off the far corner boards, recovered by Barella. Barella launches this clear up the left wing wall, and it will come back and icing against the Lions with 3:22 to go in the second period. Harrisburg with the 1-0 lead thanks to Jake Stasic and his goal at 8:32 in the second. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team, and with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to help achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. DESportsmed.com. Puck out of play in the Delaware bench area with 3 and change to go in the second period. Nolan Mailer pulls back in his own zone. Yothers tips the puck back into neutral ice, and he comes barreling up the right wing boards. 2-on-1. He got a shot away from the top of the right circle, but it was steered into the back glass by Schornstein. Race for the puck the other way. Getting there in time was Mailer to keep Solomon at bay. Here's a shot from Gibbons, but it skipped wide. Only 6 shots on goal for Delaware this period, and another penalty signaled by Steve Capriotti. This one looks like it is going to go Delaware's favor, though. As Mailer is ruled off for a trip. Officially 2:33 to go in the second period, and the Blue Hens head to the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Penn State-Harrisburg penalty assessed to number 77, Nolan Mailer. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 27 seconds in the second period. Mailer 2 for tripping at 17:27. A quarter of that penalty's already expired. O'Shaughnessy left this back to Sophia. O'Shaughnessy up the left wing boards, barrels through neutral territory, puts on the brakes 15 feet inside the Harrisburg line. Sophia couldn't offer proper puck support. This is pushed out by Sobalski. Paye more interested in complaining about the lack of a tripping call than back checking. Heads back into the slot. Meanwhile, O'Shaughnessy works the puck to Abramovich, but it's taken away by Sobalski again and cleared. 82 seconds to go in the second period of a 1-0 game. Penn State Harrisburg leading the Delaware Blue Hens. And nearly a chance from Sobalski going awry. He's slow to get back on his feet. Meanwhile, here's DePrisco at the other end. DePrisco's backhand goes high and well wide. Puck corralled by Hackman. Backhanded out of harm's way, but held in by Sophia at the point. We've entered the final minute of the second period. Hackman's shot right on target, deflected up into the back netting by Schornstein for a pause with 50 seconds to go in the second. Penn State Harrisburg leading 1-0 and 17 seconds remaining on the Nolan Mailer tripping minor. Justin Yothers in for the attacking zone faceoff for the shorthanded Nittany Lions across from Dewey. Dewey launches the puck across ice in the neutral zone. Meisinger couldn't control it. Timko fires it back across neutral territory into the path of Crowell. We've hit the final half minute of the second period. Solomon up the middle. Through traffic, steered to the near corner. Crowell takes aim. Shot was bothered as he was engaged by Timko. Here's Schmelzer, near breakaway. He tried to flip one top corner from 20 feet. Schornstein comes up with a blocker save. Noss with a few seconds to go. Caroms the puck as far as the Delaware blue line. Brooks keeps it in neutral territory, dodging a check, and that does it, friends, for the second period. At the conclusion of 40 minutes, the score: Penn State Harrisburg, Nittany Lions 1, Delaware Blue Hens 0. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after the second intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network on the 4-1-2, brought to you by Long and Greenberg through 40 minutes. Penn State Harrisburg's got a 1-0 lead over the Delaware AAU team, and it was this goal from Jake Stashik off a neutral zone turnover by DePrisco to beat Gavin Schornstein and put the Lions up. 8.5 minutes into the second period. We're ready to go for the third. And the Hens control the opening draw. Dewey up the left wing. Oh, that's Nick. Oh, Nick. You've got to pay attention. Faceoff comes back to center off a very avoidable offside. And the Hens again control the draw. Brooks to Kosh. Dewey shovels the puck in up the left wing boards while taking a check from Hansen. This was cleared by Noss, but over the glass and out. 32 seconds into the third period of a 1-0 hockey game. The failed clear sets up an attacking zone face-off for the Blue Hens. Viola and Sobalski square off. Sobalski wins this face-off for the Nittany Lions. Advancing up the left wing boards is Barella, slowed up at the Delaware blue line, and Sophia emerges with the puck behind his own goal. To Dewey. Cross ice feed finds Gavin Johns. He accelerates up the right wing boards. This entry is good. Kosh put on the brakes just enough. Johns is tied up in the near corner. A stick lift from Barella. But Kosh is on the scene to protect possession for the Delaware side. 70 seconds gone in the third period. Michael Sophia, one too many stick handles, and Stasic emerges with the puck. He finds Sobalski, but he couldn't split the wickets and generate the shot from in close. Abramovich taken down at the far wall by Stasic. The Delaware fans want to call, they're going to get one. O'Shaughnessy's shot is wide. Extra attacker is on for the Blue Hens. Winding up is Wade Davis from downtown. Rebound chance from DePrisco on the doorstep was wide. Here's Meisinger. Back around to Davis. Another shot in close. Meisinger again. Sets up Davis, 6-on-5 until Penn State Harrisburg gains possession and control. And now we've finally got the pause. Somebody's going to go here at 2:19. And we'll see what for. It's going to be Stasic. Stasic is off for hooking. And the face-off's going to take place at the near circle for the Delaware Blue Hens to start this Carl Dubé power play. At Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. Penn State Harrisburg penalty, assessed to number 91, Jake Stasic. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes, 19 seconds in the third period. Stosic 2 for hooking at 2:19. Lions clear. Sophia behind his own goal. Joined by Abramovich, O'Shaughnessy, Meisinger, and DePrisco. A power-packed quintet. Foiled again as an errant pass is corralled by Barella and launched up ice. Drop pass from Meisinger to Sophia after gaining the zone. Across it goes to DePrisco. Abramovich's shot was blocked as soon as he made the release from 50 feet away. Griffin O'Shaughnessy plays this behind the net to DePrisco. Around the horn it goes. Holding the left point is Abramovich. He looked shot. It was blocked on release again by Paul Smith. This chance from Meisinger was steered wide and net front congestion. Sophia steps up to the right half wall. Shot blocked by the lunging Justin Yothers. And this is sent clear. Schornstein steadies. We near the 4-minute mark of the third period. Penn State Harrisburg leading Delaware 1-0. Last time these teams met, the Blue Hens were victorious 6-5, but that might have been the only pretty thing about the game from the Blue Hens' perspective. Needless to say, it was a bloodbath in the capital city. We've seen shades of it tonight, but for the most part, people's minds are on business. 4:15 gone in the third period. Hens looking for the equalizer. The Connor Brooks shot was off target. Sophia from the near point. Headmans to DePrisco. He couldn't jam one in net front. Loose puck corralled by Oliver Hackman as the Lions go full strength, but Sophia foils the clearing attempt. Long shot off the pads of Harner. That's delay of game right there, friends. Marsteller fell on the puck. We're going to see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. Yep. And now the jawing continues. We'll see what comes of this. Looks like coincidentals. Word coming from downstairs momentarily. Yep, delay a game. On Penn State Harrisburg, setting up another Carl Dubé power play for the Blue Hens. Penn State Harrisburg penalty assessed to number 4, Patrick Marsteller. 2 minutes for delay of game. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 38 seconds in the third period. Marsteller, 2 for delay of game at 4:38. This is going to come back to center and errantly called icing. "24 seconds into this Carl Dubé power play for the Blue Hens. 14 minutes, 58 seconds remaining. Clock malfunctions persist. It's been reset to 14:54. And back we go from center. A minute 10 remaining on the penalty. Working up the middle is Zach Solomon.
Net front rush broken up by Mailer, and this is cleared. In comes Polito. Shot waffle boarded aside by Harner. Viola's shot was blocked offline. We've hit 6 minutes in the third period. And another penalty coming. Molesky. Ruled off at the 6:06 mark. In the third period, so we're 5-on-3 for the next half minute. Penn State Harrisburg penalty assessed to number 26, A.J. Molesky. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes, 6 seconds in the third period. Molesky 2 for interference at 6:06. Abramovich's shot was blocked by Barella. Puck held in the far corner by O'Shaughnessy, but Sophia was drawn back at a neutral ice to recover. Pens reset, 5-on-4 for the next minute and 20 seconds. The shot goes into the netting and out of action with 13:09 to go. The Dubé name has been synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware since 1895. It is a proud 4-generation family tradition here in the First State. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find the perfect something special for your someone special with the help of Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware, for diamonds, it's Dubé. In comes Griffin O'Shaughnessy. Sophia's slap shot held by Harner. Fans, please be aware that time is being kept accurately at the scorer's table. However, there are intermittent display issues with the scoreboard in the arena. Updates to time will be made via public address in addition to that which is posted. Again, intermittent display issues are being experienced. However, the time is accurately kept at the desk. Thank you. "12 minutes and 40 seconds to go. There are 12 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the third period. One of those issues that occasionally crops up at Fred Rust Arena and folks can never seem to be civil about. Dewey and Sobalski take the draw to the right of netminder Harner. 4 seconds tick off the clock as the puck goes out of play. Dewey crashing forward again. This is cleared.
12:15 to go. This shot makes it on. And the follow-up chance is saved as well by Harner. $12:13 to go. $18 seconds remaining on the penalty. And here we go. Again, fans, to clarify the announcement made 2 stoppages ago, time is being accurately kept at the desk. However, there are intermittent display issues with the posted scoreboard. That is all. $11 seconds to go on the penalty to Molesky. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Penalty expires. 11:50 remaining in the contest. Lions lead Blue Hens 1-0. Hackman from behind the net shovels the puck up the far wall to Yothers. This is corralled by Gibbons. Advanced by Sophia up the right wing boards. Boyles gives way to Marsteller. Advanced to Hansen. Recovered by Yothers at center. Fired back the other direction by Laughlin. Janusa tied up in the near corner. Janusa walking in. He put one on a tee for DePrisco, but it was batted away as we come to the final 11 minutes of regulation. Stevenson gets one through traffic ahead to Yothers. Yothers in a 1-on-2. Slowed up by Laughlin. Gibbons takes this away. DePrisco throws the puck in. It is frozen by Nolan Harner with 10 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Face-off coming to the left of Harner. Draw won by DePrisco. He chases the puck to the far corner. Dullen turns it away from him. O'Shaughnessy back up the middle, slowed up by Mailer. And Schmelzer carries this up ice. Hard shot was wide of the far post. O'Shaughnessy plays the body on Dullen, vying for the rebound right in front of the Delaware bench. 10:07 to go in the third period rather. Harrisburg with a 1-0 lead over Delaware. Abramovich could not walk in. Stealing the puck from him was Schmelzer. But it's recovered by the Blue Hens. The centering pass from DePrisco led to an O'Shaughnessy shot that was wide. Johns across the line to Davis. This will come back an icing. 9 minutes, 41 seconds remaining. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for your situation, the expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. Schedule your free consultation by visiting injuryde.com or call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664. O'Shaughnessy up the right wing boards, flips the puck into the far corner. It is chased down by DePrisco. O'Shaughnessy dodges the check, gives the puck away to Noss in the far corner. He launches this clear. Icing is waved off by Bob Payne. Walsh to Kosh to DePrisco. Drop pass. Walsh fans on the shot. DePrisco puts one on a tee net front for Walsh, but he's surrounded by Lions from all angles. And pushing this clear is Noss back into the neutral zone. Kosh has to pull back to his own line. We've entered the final 9 minutes of the contest. Penn State-Harrisburg leading Delaware 1-0 in the regular season finale for the Blue Hens. Kyle Kosh back in up the right wing boards. 8:35 to go in regulation. Icing waved off. Stasek sets up Marsteller on the doorstep. Puck turned aside by Viola. Hackman again. 8:15 to go. This is tipped in behind the Delaware goal. Chased down by Brooks in tandem with Paye. You want to say, did you not hear the first two announcements? But you can't. $7:45 to go. Polito gives way to Marsteller. Marsteller barrels in, backhand shot. Turned aside by Schornstein. Down to the final 7.5. Boyles lost his footing in the slot. Hackman clears the puck out of harm's way. Polito protects for the Blue Hens. Polito's shot into the glove. 7 minutes, 12 seconds remaining of Nolan Harner. Sophia protects the line off the draw. Meisinger could not prolong Delaware's momentum. We've entered the final 7 minutes. This frozen. 6:51 to go. This is another icing, taking 7 seconds off the clock. 6:44. In the instance of malfunction, the backup timepiece is upstairs. So every stoppage will be giving updates via public address to all parties involved. The centering pass from Yothers was broken up. This is Meisinger. Shot, stick checked into the back netting. 6:23. Face-off will come to the left of Nolan Harner.
Puck is down. DePrisco wins the draw. O'Shaughnessy centering pass. Abramovich fans on it in the mid slot. Timko picks up the loose puck low in his own zone. Works it back to center, and Stevenson taken away from him. Up the right wing boards, this is Noss. We've entered the final 6 minutes of the contest. Puck is frozen by Schornstein. And he holds for the pause. 5:57 remaining. 5 minutes and 57 seconds to go, as you just heard. Tomorrow, the Delaware Hockey Network features the University of Delaware women's team, who host Rowan, looking to complete a 6-point weekend after beating Rowan 4-1 on Friday night, and after beating West Virginia 6-0 earlier today. Game time 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Down to the final 5:15. This was thrown in by O'Shaughnessy from the right point, blocked offline. Loose puck for Stasek. Drop pass, slap shot from Cybulski, turned aside by Schornstein. It's still 1-0. We're into the final 5 minutes of play. This is steered by Hackman behind the net. Tipped ahead by Paye. Paye and Sophia. Tied up in the near corner. Paye works back into the slot. His shot was wide. Stasek hassled in the far corner by DePrisco. Final 4:25 of the contest. And Penn State leading 1-0. Shot made it through from the right point. Hackman from distance, denied by the outstretched leg of Gavin Schornstein. Here's Kosh. Up the right side and in. 4 minutes remaining. Smith clears. Brooks recovers. Brooks leaves this back to Johns. Across to Brooks. Up the middle this goes, beyond the reach of John Dewey. One 1-0 the score. Harrisburg leading Delaware. The Blue Hens 2024 senior night. Nick Viola looking for space. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. This puck goes out of play. 3:20 to go. Final 200 seconds of the contest. It's 1-0. Penn State Harrisburg leading Delaware. Solomon at his own line takes a heavy hit from Stevenson. Schornstein steadies. Here's Gibbons up the middle to Meisinger. Meisinger looking for the equalizer, bothered by Schmelzer. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Hard shot, Meisinger, that's blocked away by Harner. 2 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Face-off coming to the right of Harner. 1-0. Penn State leading
over Delaware, and a timeout has been taken. Timeout, Penn State, Harrisburg. So with 2.5 minutes remaining, and the Blue Hens in desperation mode in their final regular season game of the season. We wonder if Schornstein's going to be pulled in favor of the extra attacker, with the face-off coming in the Harrisburg zone. DePrisco in for the draw. Play resumes. 2.5 remaining. Shot was wide. This is fired clear. And it will be an icing. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Here's O'Shaughnessy. Backhand, bounces. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go. High stick on the puck played by Penn State, and the face-off again comes to the near circle. DePrisco across from Sobalski. And a goal! This comes with 2:06 to go. And the Hens have tied it up. We'll see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. O'Shaughnessy with his 4th of the weekend. Delaware goal, his 13th of the season. And 4th of the weekend. Scored by number 21, Griffin O'Shaughnessy. Assisted by number 12, Michael DePrisco. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 54 seconds in the third period. O'Shaughnessy's 13th from DePrisco at 17:54. 1 minute 59 remaining. 1:59. O'Shaughnessy's shot stick checked offline. We've entered the final minute and 45 seconds. This whistle dead, icing with 1 minute 38 to go. A minute 38 remaining in this 1-1 hockey game. Delaware will take the near circle faceoff. Draw one by DePrisco. O'Shaughnessy fires this across to Brooks. Shot on target, stopped by Harner. Follow-up was frozen. A minute 27 to go as there is a gathering net front. 1 minute 27 seconds remaining. .87 seconds to go. The linesmen intervene. Viola and Sobalski take the near circle draw. Penalty coming up with 1:19 remaining. What does Capriotti have here? $1:19 remaining. Delaware penalty assessed to number 11, John Dewey. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes, 41 seconds in the third period. Dewey tripping at 18:41. Minute 19 remaining in regulation. This puck is worked up the near boards by Sophia. Advanced up the right side by Stasek. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Oliver Hackman working the top of the zone. Stasek in the middle. Bothered by the reaching stick of Viola. He gets the shot away. It's turned aside by Schornstein. And this comes back out to center. 40 seconds to go. Sophia again behind the cage. Pressured by the other 8, Oliver Hackman. 30 seconds remaining, 30. Hackman to Stasek, who opens fire. Getting a piece of that was Schornstein. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and a Penn State goal with 2 seconds to go. Jake Stasek goes top shelf. As we see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. His 28th of the season. Coming at the 1958 mark. Of the third period, a power play goal. Penn State Harrisburg goal scored by number 91, Jake Stasek, his 28th of the season and second of the game. Time of the goal, 19:58. In the third period. Stasek's 28th second of the game at 19:58. And Marsteller was given an early shower. Penn State Harrisburg penalty assessed to number 4, Patrick Marsteller. 10-minute misconduct, also at 19:58 in the third period. 2 seconds remaining. Two seconds remaining. So this final face-off will be all of a formality, as Dewey and Timko come in for the drop. 1-0. Tonight's final score, Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions 2, Delaware Blue Hens 1. Final shots on goal, Harrisburg 26, Delaware 23. Fans, it's time for the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. Tonight's third star, with 22 saves for Penn State, number 35, Nolan Harner. Tonight's number 2 star, with a goal for Delaware, number 21, Griffin O'Shaughnessy. And tonight's number 1 star, with both Penn State Harrisburg goals this evening, number 91, Jake Stasic. And that will do it for us here on the Delaware Hockey Network this evening, as the Nittany Lions of Penn State Harrisburg play the spoiler role on Senior Night 2024, an eventful third period here at Fred Rust Arena, and a goal with 2 seconds remaining, giving Penn State Harrisburg a 2-1 win over the Delaware Blue Hens. For the entire crew, for Zach Chiarlo, our videographer, for Josie Billett, for the stat man Eli Swope, for our assistant producer Broadway Joe Sindoni, for associate executive producer Molly Jo Rosen, and everybody behind the scenes, James Witherite saying thank you for your company. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow as the Delaware women take on Rowan in a mid-afternoon matchup right here at Fred Rust Arena. Good night to you all. We'll see you again soon.